The Profit Constructors presents a 9.5-part guide to the basic data and reporting in Knowify. Sneak Peek RFIs and Submittals.
All right, welcome back to our little half part of our 9.5-part series. And today we're going to be talking about our little bonus section, which is RFIs and submittals. This is a little half part because what there is to know and why you'd want to know it is fairly simple. And so we're just going to dive right in and talk about RFIs and submittals. So within Knowify, it's just good to know that you can utilize both their request for information, RFI section, and submittals in order to pass information and submittals back and forth between yourself and your customer. And also on the submittal side of things, on the submittals side of things, you can request submittals from your subs. Okay, so let's talk about how that works. If we're in a project and we are wanting to, let's start with RFIs. Let's say that we need to request some information from a client. You can see that this is the data and information that is available to us. We can see what the title of that RFI is, what the status of the RFI is, and its number and date, which we can sort by either of those, when it expired and who it was sent to. So really great data right off the bat. And of course, if we go into any one of these RFIs, we can see any activity, anything that's gone back and forth between us and the person. We can see the RFI number, the expiration date, and what was requested and who requested it. We can also download this if we needed to download it and send it from some other place where we could extend it. And then, of course, if we were to go into this, we can, again, looking at that activity, we can see who responded, when they did, and what exactly they said on any RFI. Okay. Now, for submittals, the data and information that you can find is when a submittal was sent, of course, whether it's approved or awaiting approval, and who the submitter and approver is. Now, the really great thing is if you request a submittal from your sub, you can pass that right on for approval through to your general contractor very easily. And all of that's going to happen over an email. So you can go and see in your email who is requesting an RFI. Let's go back into the submittals because that's where we were. You can see who's requesting that submittal. And then you can, through the email, just go in, and if you're the person that's needing to approve, you can go ahead and you could request a revision to this particular submittal, say who you are, what your comments are, upload any documents necessary, and go ahead and submit that way. Or you could go ahead and approve. Same thing, your name, your company, upload any documents, give your approval comments, and then go ahead and close. So, and then all of that, when we're back over here in our regular portal, we can see when we go in, again, in this little activity log of like who is creating it, who's requesting it, who's submitting any documents, and then who's approving it, right? So all of the history of activity on RFIs and submittals can live right here in Knowify for you. Told you this one was going to be short, sweet, simple, and to the point, but there's your little part 0.5 of this series, because I really feel like RFIs and submittals are a great thing to know and to understand about what data there is in Knowify. That type of data about what have we requested from the client or from the sub, and what has happened in the history of all of those requests for RFIs and submittals, that to me is gold, a little bit of hidden gold living within Knowify. Hope you've enjoyed this series. Of course, my name is Tonya Schulte. I am with the Profit Constructors, where we help you run with the big dogs. And if you have any more, if you would like to, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share the screen here. And if you would like to find out any more about anything that we've talked about here in this series, please for sure go ahead and give us a call or email us, and we can tell you more about what there is to know and why you'd want to know it in Knowify.